Hello guys, so today my topic is Wavefront. So before we move about Wavefront, let's quickly understand the history. That is, the history lies in Newton's corpuscle theory. That is, Newton stated that light is made up of small particles, right? So light should behave in a particle manner. Okay, light should exhibit particle nature, which was opposed by Huygens. And when he conceptualized this theory, he gave a concept or took a concept called wavefront. Now, what is exactly the wavefront? Let's understand it. This is a point source. We can say it is S. Okay, S is the point source radiating some energies, some waves. We need to find out the wavefront from this diagram. So the first step that we can understand is identify all the points that are in the same phase. Now what do you mean by phase? Same phase. If, for example, crest is meeting crest, we say that waves are in the same phase. On the contrary, if crest is not meeting crest, we say that waves are not in the same phase. Clear? The one which is encircled, they are not in the same phase. So the necessary condition for the waves to be in the phase is the crest is meeting crest, trough is meeting trough. Okay? So now we can take any of them, as we can say crest or trough. If I am taking trough, for example, this is 1 point, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Okay, just mark this points. Then second step, this was the first step, identifying all the points in the same phase. Second step is showing that you need to join them. Join this pattern. Similarly, you will be getting this. So these are nothing but wave fronts. Clear? So in short, you can say that wave front is nothing but locus or locality of a point. Clear? Now we can understand one example which is being asked in JW. A parallel beam of light is striking on transparent glass as shown in the diagram. We need to find out, or we need to predict the shape of emergent wavefront, and these are the options enlisted. This is the given diagram and these are the light rays that is being bombarded on the glass. We need to predict the shape of emergent wavefront. So the key concept used in this question is wavefronts will be generated always perpendicular to the direction of waves. Very important concept. Clear? Now, just look at this diagram. If you carefully analyze, what we can do is, we can divide this diagram into 3 parts. One of the region is known as plano convex. The one which is marked is known as plano convex. The unmarked region can be said as plano concave. Okay, now we need to predict what will be the diagram. So before that, you must have seen diagrams somewhere in the optics books. That is, if suppose these are the rays, that is incoming. You see that the straight lines the incoming light waves is now bending slantingly, right? Inverse of C pattern you are getting. Sorry, C pattern you are getting over here. Well, if you consider concave case, if this is the straight line incoming light, you will be getting this sort of structure, right? You might have seen in the textbooks. Now, how this pattern is formed, you can understand. Taking the convex part, and this is your concave part. So we know that in ray optics, we have seen the ray diagram, that is, for convex, whatever light rays are being bombarded, it is going to converge conditionally at a point. Similarly, diverging part, that is concave lens, is always having a habit to diverge away its rays. This is the ray diagram. Now, what the concept is saying, wave fronts are generated always perpendicular. So, just draw a perpendicular pattern over here. Similarly, perpendicular pattern over here. This will be straight, perpendicular. Here also same thing. Draw the perpendicular pattern. Right? As we have seen. Last step, join them. So when you will join, you will be getting this sort of pattern for concave lens, while for convex you will be getting this sort of pattern if you will join. Just inverse of this. One side you are getting C, another side you are getting inverse of C. Clear? So therefore you can see that first two regions, top and bottom region, is dedicated for convex, and in between it is concave. So the first part, which pattern it is going to show? C pattern, that is C. Second part, it is showing concave. So concave कैसे होगा? In this way. Last region, concave. So which option do you think is the correct one? A option. Clear? So this is the resultant wavefront of this diagram. Clear? The key concept is wavefronts are always generated perpendicular to the direction of waves.